Welcome to part 43 of the White Huns campaign for Total War Attila. Now in the last part the main armies crossed the mountains and kind of basically destroyed what was left of the Caledonian settlements in this area. We're now kind of getting close to choosing the next target, which will probably be the Jutes, I think, because they're the next logical settlements here. But we're going to have to be a little bit careful, I think, because the Jutes are allies with the Franks, the Swabi and the Geats, and the Geats have got 3 settlements, but they're actually, and they're also then military allies with the Danes. So, and the Swabi have 5 settlements, mainly down round here. So I think we're not going to rush for war here. Plus I've got a small little West Roman army down here that could prove a little bit of a nuisance. So what I'm going to do is bring that army across to here.
Get moving. You have more orders?
And they can you no, I think this army can probably just top up with step horse archers. I think we're a couple of step raiders. We'll just kind of take this up to full size. And
what do you want?
You've been disabled, but you can't do anything. But I think we can just pull you that way.
My steps.
You can come down here, and if we can do anything to this army, just to say, well, we're here.
I cannot tread this path.
And trade. Don't know exactly what that's done, but and I say we've got these small armies here, just kind of knocking around, being a nuisance. And I think you can come round here,
Your next command
and I think
for the tribe.
you're a siege army and you can't move anyway.
Ready for battle. For the
You're a
tribe.
second siege army.
Warriors
A couple of siege armies here.
ready for action. For the tribe.
You guys are looking good. Got your elephants.
Warriors all
So
ready for action.
I think maybe this army can just drop back a bit, I think, for the moment.
On our way.
And
Is there nothing
just
else?
camp there.
Ready for battle.
You can't move. I think this army,
Thirsty for battle.
I think it might pay for you to fall back this way and go up round here for the moment.
Is that all?
Yeah. This is Pompadour. So I think this army
God be praised. How can I help?
can move up. That's a Lucia. You can
On the move,
up
lads.
close behind
Is there nothing
this
else?
army.
For the tribe.
And you can just move across to here.
Get moving. Your next
So
command.
basically they're staying tight together,
Warriors all.
and this army can protect the rear flank. This army's a little bit out on its own, but I think it should be okay. Now the question is, this
For the
army's
tribe.
sat on its own. I think these armies can stay where they are at the moment. agents.
What do you want?
I think you can
Are you sure that's
just chill out here.
Come sit, share my fire.
No, that's just desolate, so you can just hang around there.
Is there nothing else?
You can hang around there. Have I lost any spies? I get a feeling. Oh no, we got lost a hero.
all? Yes. What?
I think.
The
Oh
shadows
god,
are
you've got to go all the way
friends.
around there. But that's okay. That'll get you in the right position to
Really? Nothing more?
move north. Looks like there's a settlement there. So it looks like all the main settlements are up this way. So we would have to kind of push up through there. That's this is Lucia, Burgundia. This is Lucia. I think
For the gods. Starting out.
these guys can just move forward a little bit to the river, but
Gods
stay
be
in their
praised.
separate
Excitement.
regions, because they still need to recover a little bit before we start pushing forward. I think that's all we can do this part. This is going to be probably a little bit of a cautious part
For the gods.
while we take up positions
Come sit.
for
Share my fire.
moving forward.
Gods
So
be praised. How can I help?
you're doing okay.
For the gods.
Doing okay.
Gods be praised.
Got some force there. You're doing okay.
Ready for action.
And I think we need to get you up. Well, just gonna have to live with a bit of a food shortage to start with. I definitely need to get you up here. That would give the Spetsai and archers. So we're gonna go for an intern. Yeah, so I think this might be a little bit of kind of creeping around, seeing what their positions those armies take. It looks very much like the Jutes and Co are at war with the, I think that's the Abdanians. So we might as well just leave them fighting amongst themselves at the moment until we can get into position and the armies are nice and recovered, because I think this battle's going to be pretty tough. Oh, here we are. End of turn. The West Romans hit us with a lot of agent actions and stuff, and Britain faction is no more. We've got Preach Doom. Crit of Success was against Spine. Jones occasion blessed with her son. So yeah, the old West Romans are down here, being their usual obnoxious self. I think this guy is just continuously zapping him, but I'm not too worried. And I think you're gonna just keep moving around this way.
You have more orders?
I mean, to be honest, I'm not the slightest bit worried about the West Romans making themselves a nuisance in this area.
Blood
And
glory.
I think looks like my kind of veteran is back again.
War be praised.
Um,
How can I help?
Let's work this
For the
out.
tribe. Ready for action.
I think this is Narbo. That's Narbo. That's Narbo. And this is. There's no contention at the moment. I think
War be praised. How can I help?
you can just come up and take up a position close to this army.
Your
the
next
moment.
command. Come sit.
And
Share
I
my
think
fire.
you can just get
I've
in and
seen
support the
frogs
army.
with more backbone.
looks like this spy's raring. I think my inclination at the moment is to bring the spy down here, try and sort of deal with these Roman priests. Or then again, I could use this agent. So I think maybe the spy will be more useful, kind of moving that way. I think you can just hang out here for the moment. I think you can keep pushing up that way so we know what we're up against. Can hang out there. Looks like that's a Frankish settlement. So that kind of puts you in striking distance of this area. That's a Vericum. Can you get across that border? Problem's going to be getting across these rivers. Yep, I think
Starting out.
can
You have more orders?
come there and actually I think got to forgotten what I was going to do, which is I need to pass this, swap these two units around, which means that this guy won't be able to encamp this turn, but that's not that much of a problem.
Come, sit, share my fire.
That immediately lets you upgrade.
For the gods.
And you've got a bit of upgrade of a weapons upgrade as well. So, and
Come, sit, share my
we can bring this army just back to here, I think, and that brings them back into this region here.
fire. Is there nothing else?
And that's Taraco.
For the gods.
I mean, you could come back here, but there's actually two Roman armies messing about down here now. So I think I'm just going to bring you down to here and let you encamp. And got two there, I think were
Come, fight with us.
just bring this army up to full strength. Got a little Pictish army. Is that no? That's the winds of Tarantus. That's probably a navy. Not worth worrying about. You're now in there. So
Ready for action.
you're in. You're probably both in Narbo. You're currently in Lucia. I think we'll just
Sword of my people.
move forward a little bit of a smidge. You're in.
Thirsty for battle.
Move you forward to about there.
Ready
So
for
you're
more
all
orders.
still in your own respective provinces.
Ready for battle.
I think.
Come,
Oh no,
sit, share
you've already moved. So
God be praised. How can I help?
we're kind of just in the correct area. And let's just check so this belongs to the Jutes. Caledonians are on their own, but Caledonian separatists up there. Got the Franks, who are kind of related to the Jutes, who are at war with the Caledonians, the Picts, the Abdanians, and the Western Romans. Actually, can see if we can get peace with the Western Romans.
If you must, but know that Roman ears have little liking for foreign babble.
Actually, might be able to get a bit of cash from them as well. No, I'm just gonna. They've accepted. That secures the back area here. So, got the Jutes here who are aligned with the Franks, and they're at war with the Abdanians, the Picts, and the Caledonians, and the Western Romans. So, these are probably going to be our next target. And the Danes at war with. Danes are at war with the Lycia, Picts, and they're military allies of the Geats. Who are the Geats at war with? And oh, they're also. So we could end up in this war stirring up a hornet's nest, but I don't think we've got a lot of choice. So I'm gonna go for an end turn. There we are, another turnover. It's got birth, term of office. So we better need to do that straight away. We haven't looked at the family for a little while, and it's not brilliant. Because where's the faction heir? You're a Dread Rider, but you've got no rank as such. I need someone who's. Can we shrink this tree down? I suppose we can get you in as a Grand Despoiler. Uh, 24. Because we could try and get you lot married off. Where's the faction there? You're there. You're 26. We've got lots of. You're a Dread Rider and a Statesman. Where's all my generals? You're the faction leader. So who is the faction heir? You're there. You're up there. So where is my faction heir gone? Well, looks like we're gonna have to drop you in there. You've got loads of. Get you up. Personal Venerable Elder. Personal Noble Companion. Antiquity. I think we'll get you in as a Venerable Elder. And I can't find my faction heir. Which does not make sense at all. Don't I have a faction heir? Has he died? Is he on the map? I don't have a faction heir. Interesting. There's a faction leader. traits gained. Oh well, looks like I've got to nominate a factionaire, so let's try and get the You're a statesman. What's your traits like? Arrogant, personal influence -2. Well, can't be bothered with you. You're 35. So it looks like you're gonna have to be the factionaire. I'll have one more quick look through. I mean, you're a 2-star general here, and Kerr's. Oops, you've got no. Give you that just to fill in that gap there. And you're a bastard son. Illy. You're obviously the daughter of someone who's died. Actually, okay then, let's do it this way. If the faction heir is got 19. Oh, it's a big family tree, massive family tree. So looks like you've just become the faction heir. Oh well. Bit strange, but I mean, you're 35, you're 56, and you've got a couple of sons coming along. So although they're bastards, but yeah, bit of a strategic error there, guys. So question is, do I strike in against here straight away, or do I wait for these armies to
Warriors all.
I mean, you can cloud in the way, you can move up,
Ready for battle. For the gods.
so if I move up there, this army's damaged. This army's nearly up to strength.
Ready for action.
Let's move you up
Gods be praised. Excitement.
to here.
War be praised. How can I help?
Move you up to this border here.
Have more orders?
Can you move any further north?
For the tribe.
No, you would have to. So let's just drop these two armies
For the gods.
here. And I think what we're going to do
Gods
is
be praised.
bring
How
you
can
across
I help?
to here and let you encamp.
Ready for more orders.
Let you come across
On
to
the
here
move, lads.
and encamp.
Your next command.
For the
Let
gods.
you move up that way.
How can I
And
help?
move up that way. What I'm basically doing is kind of ensuring a nice positive strike
Yes.
when we start out against Axis Sextus and Avaricum, and what I can do, and because this will mean that I can now move this army up to here,
Guides my steps. You have
so
more
that you'll be a
orders?
supporting army. I'm not going to trust the Romans completely, so I'm going going to you to Tarraco, and you can just
Your next
chill
command.
out there, and you can stay there. You can just stay there because these are guys are still in that area there. You can just stay on this border, and of course this army
Come, sit, share my
can
fire.
make its way up here.
Sword of my people. Is that all?
And in camp. So we're just kind of moving our agents. I think you can go that way. You can come this way. I think you can just keep an eye on the Western Romans there because we're at peace. So we're now in position, and I'm just gonna have a quick run through. And you've got plenty of food, so you don't need to worry about it.
Come,
You're okay, you're okay,
for the gods.
you're okay. Faction air. Got a little bit of food here, so this is building integrity, so I think we can go with that.
For the tribe.
You've nearly got that built there. That would require 40 food. I think we'll wait for that to gain one more building,
Warriors
and
all.
I think we're got 73 food, and you've got 3. You're away from that. I think we'll wait for that to go up.
For the gods.
Cloth maker, integrity +2. Now you've got minus integrity, so we're going to. So you're suffering from integrity, so I think we need to take you up. Probably. Yep, too much in the way of buildings, but I think we're going to actually solve that problem in a minute, because when we declare war on the attack the Jutes in this area here, I think it's going to be the Jutes. All and sundry are going to declare war on us, so
My people can only
sorry.
dream of wealth
Actually-
like yours. Can you not spare some for us?
no, that's a waste of money, because if I attack the Jutes, they're going to come in on the side of the Jutes anyway, so there we go. And 14 political favours. Decree it. A power balance. Become a dread rider. So, right now, guys, deep breath,
Ready
because
for
this is
action.
where we're going to attack,
Warriors all.
and I think you guys can
Gods be
up in
praised.
close support.
Excitement.
We're going to declare war. We're not going to call our allies in. We seem to have the cat. They seem to be our allies. So, yeah,
By
isn't
the
that a
gods,
surprise?
we have war. Sound the horn.
Take this settlement for the tribe.
And I'm sorry, I'm just going to have to auto resolve this, guys. And it's going to attack it. And of course,
Come, sit.
gonna
share
raise
my
it.
fire.
and
Thirsty for
this
battle.
army can.
Sword of my people.
You're back in Narbo, so you can stop to heal up.
Ready for action.
What's this? Oh, you're only a tier 3, so I think this time
Warriors all.
you guys can come in
Take this settlement
and
for
just
the
in the
tribe.
circle,
None will escape. Ready for battle.
and you can come up in close
Move
support.
out. Your next command. Besieging settlement.
And again, sorry, we're gonna just. I want to see these the elephants in action, but I don't particularly want to see them in action in this in a kind of just a minor siege. So. And just gonna sack that.
War be praised. How can
And
I help?
You've taken a little bit of damage, but I think that you've
For the tribe.
taken the more, so I
Ready
think
for action.
I'll get you to do the raise.
Warriors
And
all.
we've got a bit of cash, so we'll just wait for the animation to finish.
Starting out.
And we're just gonna let you pull away a little bit
On our way.
in camp.
What do you want?
I think we'll assassinate this guy so that he doesn't put any hurt on us. That's a failure, bugger. So these guys are now in this area, and this is Avaricum, so
For the tribe. Ready for action.
and I think we're gonna just bring you up in
Kindly
central
guide my
support.
steps. Is there nothing else?
You can come there.
For the gods.
I think you can now move across
On
to
the move,
there,
lads.
get across and
Your
camp
next
there.
command.
This will allow, well, this the faction leader can stick there. He is.
Ready for battle.
Who can
Kindly
Kind of
guides my steps.
take it across to there?
Is that
Camp.
all?
You can stay where you are.
Ready for action.
You can just keep creeping this way.
Ready for more order.
And
For the gods.
this army can come up just south of the border here, working with the Western Romans, who will probably stab us in the
Have
back,
more
but
orders?
you never know, they might like us.
Come, sit, share my fire.
I think you can keep moving that way,
Excitement.
and
I must let my mind be
move that way. I lost an agent. No, I've got all the agents. And
Thirsty for battle.
we got work-wise. I think we'll just keep building that area up. You're okay. Integrity-wise, how are you doing for integrity? Yeah, got loads of integrity now because we're at war with everyone. I think. What do I do? We've got plenty of food, so I think we're take you up for the Guardians of the Hindu Kush.
For the tribe.
You're okay.
Warriors all.
You've now got. I think we're getting Artisan's hut in there.
Thirsty for battle.
And what can we get in here? You've got a cloth maker, preserved food, goat herds. And you're a bit low on food. You've got preserved there, so we don't need anything there. Herder's hut, elder's hut. Starting to forget what this stuff is. Don't really need anything from that section there. Part of me says let's have a little bit of military capability in this area, but at the same time yeah, let's drop a little bit of military capability there. Oh, these guys have settled there in Brigantium. I think that could be a problem. Maybe this army's got a job to go over there and say hello. Or do we just leave them alone? Actually, how many settlements has the Abdanians got now? Got the one settlement, so they've settled there. So I think you're going to have to come across and deal with them. I don't want a settlement kind of hanging around here behind me. This is -2, which is not particularly very good, but then you've got contention, so
ready for action.
So we're going to go for an end turn.
Thirsty for battle.
General, I think we'll just have to integrity, commanded horde, unit experience. Yep, I think we'll go with that. General,
Sit. Share my fire.
I think we're using more cunning. Actually, diplomacy, see if we can. So who's not at war with us? The Danes, they're up here. Can
We have need of talk,
arrange a
I'm
nice
sure,
marriage?
but we also need good food, a warm fire, and warm women.
57, 26, 24. Nope. Okay, let's arrange a marriage the opposite way then. Oh well. Okay, Western Romans.
Be welcome. Let us talk and then enjoy good Roman wine when we have agreement.
Not that it really makes that much difference. No, they don't want to marry Canadians.
Come, let me hear your
Oops,
talk.
want to
I
arrange a
won't.
military alliance. No, low. Oh well. So here we go again. Here we are. Lots of agent action in that turn, especially from the Jutes, as you can see. And what's actually happening is we come up here. They've got some pretty strong armies moving south against us, but I think we can still
God be praised. How can I help?
get in and do them some damage
Warriors all.
here. I think if we
Let
can
them cower.
get in here
Lay siege to their hovels.
and lay siege
For the
and
gods.
bring you up in support,
Is that all?
and we can destroy this army. Again, it's sorry for the auto resolve, but look at that, that's 10,000. And
Thirsty for battle.
I think you're in the worst condition, so
Ready for action.
I think we'll raise this settlement.
Warriors all.
I think what we're just going to do is,
We cannot do that.
oh no, keep forgetting these stupid animations. Have to finish before we can.
Tangri guides
Oops,
my steps.
you're just the other side, and you can encamp.
Yes.
I'm gonna push you guys
How
up.
can I help?
Obviously, you need to move through the forest.
Is there nothing?
And what I'm going to try and do, don't know if
Thirsty for battle.
these armies will be able to make it. Yep.
cannot.
You're going to come up this way,
Ready for more orders.
and you're going to come up and attack Vienna.
Besieging settlement.
And obviously we're going to burn this down. We'll take a bit of contention, I think, in this next part. We'll set that.
God
And
be praised. How can I help?
you can
On the
just...
move,
Oh,
lads.
bugger, you can't... There's no point worrying about it
Tendry
anyway. You
guides
can't
my steps.
settle, so...
None will
I'm
escape.
going to say... You can kind of creep out that way, make sure there's no armies coming through there. Kind of had a little bit of a thought, and I think that well, I think we're going to bring this army over to about here.
On our way. Is there nothing else?
And
Ready for battle.
you're going to have to, what I'm going to do is kind of push this army through in one go, and it will allow this army to, you're in, move you to Tarraco.
On our way.
You
Is
can
that
camp.
all? God be praised. How can
Just
I
going
help?
to move you a little bit inland so that you don't get sneak attacked,
Ready for more orders.
and I think you can get up into Lucia
Move out. Is that
and
all?
camp. I've got this army that's kind of out here. It's just going to have to keep moving on its own away.
Your next command. For the tribe.
So this army's integrity questionable, but you've got plenty of integrity, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that.
Thirsty for battle.
What's causing the integrity problems here? Building 17, battles 1, spores of war 21, concurrent wars 9. Yeah, I think we're going to have to keep an eye on that. We may have to decimate. Don't like decimating, but if I have to, I will.
For the tribe.
These armies are pretty strong.
For the gods.
We got our faction heir essentially in that. And look at here, you're 5-star general, you're there,
Ready for
you're a
action.
3-star general. Is it this guy that's causing the problems? Raising. If I put my
For the
faction
tribe.
heir in here, what's he like? Zeal, integrity +3, commanding force. I think what I might do is, I think I need to get the faction heir into the front line, so let's see if we can morale when versus Eastern Roman Empires, mentor, treasurer. Let's see if we can get someone who's a bit younger. Zeal, God almighty, you're rubbish. 26. You've got no zeal. Chance of having children, morale when versus nomadic tribes. Well, you're not going to be fighting, so
Ready for action.
siege order. Give you that. Wolf pout, looting. And this actually would give this guy a chance to gain a little bit of rank, and then we can drop the faction heir in. So we're looking good. No, I'm going to go one more end turn, just so that we can get the how can you say, get the faction heir in as a general, and maybe in charge of that army with the failing integrity. Again, as you can see, loads of agent actions. They really come at us now. Grand Despoiler, Subjugator. So we got another load of agents that. So who was the glory? Who was the glorious Subjugator? Grand Despoiler. So Kurz was the Grand Despoiler. So where are you, Kurz? Probably won't have enough. There we are. So you're the Grand Despoiler, you can get back in again. Noble Companion. Melee, personal influence. Melee attack. Oh, well, we'll get you in there. You're a Dread Rider. Anyone with rank 2. Lots of guys with rank 2. You've got 14. You're there. You're a Grand Despoiler. You need to get some rank. You've got no rank. You're a Dread Rider and a Statesman. Really need to get some of these guys in with some. I suppose I better put you in here. 80. Lots of very powerful female line in this. Let's get. I think we're going to need you in there just to get some rank. So that as you can move up. Right. I think what we're going to do in this part is these guys seem to be, in the end turn, seem to be moving this way as though they're going to try and sneak round behind us. So I think these guys need to recover a bit, so I think we're just going to let them camp and
Thirsty for battle.
let's be in a where's the Aqua 60
Ready for action.
let's just get
Yes.
you
What?
moving north so you're out the flaming way.
The shadows
So I
are
can actually
friends.
see what's going on. Aqua 60,
I have things to attend
Vienna. So we're going to get you back to here
Excitement
so you can refurbish.
for the gods.
Just going to
On our way.
get you in camp there so these two armies can recover.
Ready for action.
You're kind of a little bit trapped here at the moment. Either way, Avaricum Arbo. These guys have obviously been zapped by agents. So think we're just going to
Get
bring
moving.
you to there for the moment. As I say, we've got these guys here who are kind of manoeuvring, but
Thirsty for battle.
that could be a tough battle if they actually kind of swing in against us.
Ready for battle.
You can
Gods be praised.
move
Excitement.
this way.
Is that all?
We're a tiny little fleet just buzzing around like an irritating fly.
Share my fire.
You're now in Styria. I think you can move into here
On the move, lads.
and
Is there
encamp,
nothing else?
and you can just keep moving up this way so we can actually see what the heck's going on.
Thirsty for battle.
And
Ready for battle.
you're 3-star.
Thirsty
Yeah.
for battle.
Where's my faction heir?
Ready for action.
I want you in doing the honours. I mean, I'll probably get him killed, but that's the nature of the game.
Come, sit,
Think
share my fire.
You can use a misdirect.
Wrecking things. Yes.
Opportune failure. I think I'm gonna put a misdirect
If I
on
put
to
this
you.
here. Success.
Success, good. So that's reduced their movement range. I think
For the tribe.
we
You
need to
have
get
my
a bit
sword.
aggressive
What do you want?
with one of these as well.
Ready for
I
battle.
think try and get an assassinate on you
The light leave their eyes.
so we can get rid of these.
The champion of champions.
Right, so we drop one of their agents. So yeah,
Gods, I will
just
walk
quite
the
happily
old
chilling out
paths.
here. Let's go and see who this settlement belongs to. Don't
there
think we
nothing
can you
else?
get any closer.
I could do
Verona.
more.
Well, they're Venedians, so we're not going to bother them. But there's a Huns. Oh, can we actually make peace with the Huns? I don't particularly want to.
Do not attempt to sweeten truth with honey. While the answer
Yep. Actually, who the Huns are actually at war with? It'd be nice if they were. So they're at war with the Danes, the Geats, the Western Romans, the Ostrogoths, Garifonians, the Gaul, Roman separatists, and the Suebi. So they're not actually at war with anyone that I'm actually at war with. Oh, yes, they are. They're at war with the Geats. So we got a bit of a hodgepodge. I'm not going to be able to get that navy, are we? So, bugger. But I think. No, this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. I think I've rambled on long enough. I think I'm boring you to death. Sorry there's no battles, but I think we're lining up for some interesting ones up here, and we might be able to see the elephants in action.
For the gods.
Hopefully they're going to be nice and strong. We're raring to go, so just before we go, I'm going to run through
For the tribe.
the various encamped units. Right, we've got something here, so we've now got an expansion, got some sheep pens. Actually, let's convert that to goat pens. Oh bugger, that's going to take 8 to convert that to goat pens. Sheep pens. What does this benefit? Does sheep pens give us? Wealth 550. Actually, they gives us more wealth, so I'm quite happy with that because we've got plenty of food. It's saved me some. There we've got archer's ground. What have we got here? We've got preserved food, goat pens. We've got 3 lots of goat pens here. And elders' yurts. What does elders' yurts will give us? Got a nobleman's camp. Warriors' yurts. I don't think we want that. I think we'll go. We've already got a cloth maker. Could come down this military route. Already got an archer's encampment. Food consumption's only 60. Yeah, I think I'm gonna kind of come down the military route here, and maybe we can get. I mean, you're a field army,
Come,
so
share my fire.
whoops.
Ready
You're a
for
field army, so if we might be able to come down and kind of get some more light heavy cavalry, or maybe we could just come down here and get some more guardians of the Hindu Kush. I think that could be good. Yeah,
For the tribe.
you're quite happily chilling out.
Warriors all
You're doing okay.
ready for action.
You're doing okay. You're over here, faction leader, and I think let's give you a warriors camp as well, just to kind of push up.
Ready for action.
You're doing okay,
War be praised.
and
How can I
if
help?
you've got warriors camp here, then what we're going to go for here? Again, you're a field army, so footman's camp gives us hunter ambushers, Zandian squares, lancers, first wave lancers, noble horse archers, UR archers. So again, I'm kind of inclined to go the infantry route just to get the guardians of the Hindu Kush. So yeah, so it would be footman's get, because to be honest, I'm not. I suppose. No, let's go lancers. This is a field army, so I think what we're going to do recruitment wise is I think we need to get some Spets iron. So I think if we get rid of those
We need good fighters.
and bring in, actually, can we get rid of another one?
Fight with
Yep.
us.
And then we can have some Spets iron teaming up with these guys. So and that's definitely where I'm going to leave it, guys. Actually, what's my tax rate? Is the tax rate still high? Whoops. That explains why I've been making so much money, and why I've probably been suffering from growth and integrity. So I've been deluding myself a little bit. Bugger. Oh well. I think we can stay the way we are now because we're in so many wars. But I think we can stay high, and then maybe once these are built up, we can reduce the income a little bit. Yep, bit of a fail there, but I think we can live
Ready
with it.
for action.
So this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.